We are almost 2 weeks into the new year, and for a lot of people, this is the moment when healthy resolutions either start to feel really good or really hard. Our ABC News medical contributor, Dr. Darien Sutton, is here with a mid-January habit check to help you stay on track. Dr. Sutton, so many people made these resolutions, and maybe it's for mindfulness, maybe it's for working out more, but give us a reality check on how much progress we should be seeing if we did stick to it.
Yeah, so for those who have stuck to it, or for those who are feeling like they're just not able to stick to it and they need some help, just remember there can be remarkable changes that happen inside of our body within 1 to 2 weeks. And we can talk about what happens inside before the weight loss shows up. One of the big things is improved blood sugar response. Your muscles can more efficiently pull sugar out of your blood. This keeps your blood sugar low. Also, your body becomes more responsive to insulin. Both of these things reduce your risk of diabetes. Inflammation is a big topic. It's highly reactive to how we move, how we sleep, and what we eat. And just know that chronic inflammation does not take weeks to come down. It can come down in a matter of days. And also, this translates to benefits in terms of our brain, improved emotional regulation. This is if you stick to those habits like sleeping and eating right, and also improved responses to stress. A lot of these things, again, come quicker than you think.
A lot of folks, myself included, can slip up on their resolutions or their habits they're trying to form. They can skip a workout, they'd have a drink when they said they were going dry, miss a journal entry, so on and so forth. And then they end up abandoning whatever it is they were trying to do because they figure they blew it, it's over. So how can people sort of stop the spiral and stay engaged or get back on track?
I often drop my habits, but I have to remember to reframe. So when we use terms like I blew it, it's over, remember those are negative terms. So giving ourselves compassion has showed that we can keep ourselves making sure that we're being adherent. So changing and reframing. Instead of I blew it, I failed, change it to this is one data point in an entire week of experiences. So how did I do? And if you feel like that trend is not right, zoom out. How did you do today versus last week? If your week is bad, how did you do this month versus last month? And also restart quickly. This is a big one. A lot of us will put it down and say, all right, I'll restart it in a week. I'll restart it in
Monday.
2 weeks. That increases our risk of abandonment. So making sure to reframe, treat yourself nicely, and recover quickly. Those are some big key changes that you should do.
Yeah, that's really good advice. What if you're beyond the slip? How do you kind of keep those habits sustainable long term?
You know, I think there's a lot of things that everyone can do. Number one, remembering that it takes longer than you think. A lot of the times we say, I'm going to have a great habit, and then tomorrow, that's going to be my new life. That is not reality. Remember that habits sometimes take 2 to 3 months to stick. So that means that you have to keep getting up. And when I talk to people who are successful and patients who are really good at their plans, it's not about being perfect. I notice all of them just keep getting up.
Keep trying.
Keep trying. And that's the big one here. Making sure that you have a recovery plan because misses are going to happen. So if you have an indulgent meal, plan your next high fiber, high protein meal. If you can't get to the gym, how are you going to walk? One thing I love to do is making your environment work for you, putting your shoes near the door, setting up your clothing for your workout. We do it for kids because we want their day to be programmed, but we as adults also benefit from that.
And do that exact same thing. I walk out of here with my full workout outfit.
You gotta bring your stuff.
Because you're not going to do anything else.
Yeah, and it works for tasks too. You know, if you feel like you don't want to make that doctor's appointment, even doctors have stress about that. I plan everything around that. So I write down my insurance information, the numbers I've got to call. I make Darien's future life better. And so that's how we should all think about it.
That's very smart. Thank you.